Joab says, give me the choice warriors. Give me the unique guys. Give me the guys like Shamgar that use an ox goad. Give me the guys like Samson that can use the jawbone of a donkey. Give me the guys like Jehu that can be clever and get all the enemy at one point. Give me guys that are thinkers. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 22, it says that now we're part of the body. And the parts of the body that don't seem important actually are very important. If you were part of the body of Christ, you'd probably want to be a bicep and be flexing in the mirror the whole time. Be like, check me out. That's me right there. Some of you guys want to be like a calf muscle. Watch me jump, man. Some of you guys want to be the eyes, man. Stare into my eyes. I see everything, God. Some of us want to be the mouthpiece. Some of us want to be the face. And so everybody sees us. But you know what? God's called some of us to be the kidneys. God's called some of us to be the big intestines. Because that part matters too, doesn't it? Yeah. And the parts that might not seem important at first, maybe they're the most important parts. For some reason, God hides people. Just like Pastor Manning did on that chessboard. He didn't show me where that bishop was about to take the next piece. They were hidden from my sight. I had a friend of mine that worked on nuclear submarines for the United States military. I said, well, where were you stationed? He said, I can't tell you that. I said, well, what was your job? He goes, I can't tell you that. I said, well, what was the purpose of you being in the military? He said, Pastor Drew, right now, the United States military has nuclear submarines all over the world. And if somebody attacks us, we will attack them with nuclear missiles. That was his job. I go, man, that's crazy. I have friends in the Air Force. They say there's planes flying all the time. Somebody tries to attack us, we'll probably bomb them before the bomb blasts. You understand? We got pieces hidden that these other people can't see. And if we do that, how much more does God do that? Some of us are those hidden pieces. I know we're not yet famous in West Riverside, in the Crystal Cathedral of Rubino here. But I tell you what, we're making a difference around here, aren't we? We're making a difference in people's lives. You read that book and you see, hey, we saved that one. Hey, we saved that one. In Colossians 3:3, it says, my life is hidden with Christ. Paul says, I was one that was born at the wrong time. And yet God would use me. God would use me greatly. In 1 Kings, it seems like the nation's falling apart. You see there's Jezebel and there's Ahab and there's wickedness everywhere. And then all of a sudden, God takes one of his hidden pieces, Elijah, and he puts him on the board. Out of nowhere comes John the Baptist. Out of the wilderness, he comes and God puts him on the board. Some of us are the sinews and the muscles and the connective tissue. God uses unorthodox people. One of my favorite articles in our newsletter book is when Pastor Jim Baldwin became a deacon. And he always wears the clown hat. And he does that ministry, Smile Seekers, where he wears clown shoes. And they go to convalescent homes and children's ministry. And the heading for the article is, RCA deaconizes a clown.